hear what I hear.
It's all come to this. What's up guys, Soul here, and I just had to give you a fairy tale update before I head back to Tokyo. I've been extremely busy, but we've had some crazy shit go down in fairy tale the past couple of weeks. From Acnologia desecrating the body of Erza's mother, to Gildarts taking on August, ending in the insane twist of August actually being Mavis and Zeref's real son. Mind-blowing, not to mention Natsu's uncle. It seems like we've been waiting ages for Gildarts to even show up and fight, and when he finally did, kinda stole some of the spotlight, and it added in this father-daughter relationship insight to an already epic battle. Natsu took over the fight for Grey against Zeref, and as they've been going at it, the possible conclusion to FairyTail, along with the true goals to Zeref, has been revealed. Hopefully all of you have been keeping up with the chapters, but if you haven't, read them all free with the correct translations at crunchyroll.com/soul. You can find that link in the description. Kicking off 5:30, where we are currently, we have cute little Lucy along with the Dragon Slayers flying through the sky of Fior. The gorgeous Heartfilia lineage continues with Anna as we learn that she also came through the gate with the Dragon Slayers as the teacher of the Dragon Slayers of Natsu, of Gajeel, of them all. She traveled 400 years into the future to be greeted by none other than Layla Heartfilia, who opened the gate because she did not want this to continue even more with the next generation into Lucy's life. She did not want this to be passed on to Lucy, her job, what she was meant to do. She didn't want Lucy to stay inside and then wait every day to open this gate. She did it herself, and a few days later, Layla passed away after pretty much giving Lucy, child Lucy, her life back. And now, since the Dragon Slayers have been spread throughout the world, it was Anna's job to gather them. But along the way, she discovered the time lapse, or the space between time. This chapter is just so interesting. We've had so many battles and twists lately, but this is just insane. I love seeing Hiro connect all of this together so perfectly. You really have to think about this stuff. Obviously, I love Anna. Here, she's like a grown-up version of Lucy, aka Best Girl. So apparently, when Anna crossed the gate, they created a distortion, or rip in time, and by they I mean the Dragon Slayers and Anna. Basically, they created a black hole, and within exists absolutely nothing. The perfect place to put Acnologia. Though knowing Hiro, honestly, I think all of this is just a setup to throw us all off. I don't think Acnologia is easily going to be thrown into any black hole. I think Natsu will find everything out himself. He'll solve everything himself. He will end, pun intended, everything himself. Either that or Hiro has big plans for Mavis and Zeref, and all of this will go off with a boom between those two. I don't know. I couldn't be more excited right now because I literally don't know what's going to happen. I mean, it's just too obvious, this black hole thing, that Acnologia just gets thrown in there and the series end. I really don't think that's going to happen. I just couldn't be more excited for new chapters to release right now. And while they're discussing Acnologia's defeat and the time lapse, everyone on the ship, Lucy and Grey, are discussing somewhere else, just opening the book of E.N.D. Even though Dragneel has warned against it, who knows what could happen if they open the book. But I think something completely crazy is going to happen if Lucy does decide to open it. I don't know what's going to happen with Natsu then, in the middle of this badass fight that continues between Zeref and Natsu, as Zeref explains the next piece of the puzzle, the Neo Eclipse, which will cause the absolute end, or should I say the beginning, the reset of time itself. Everything starts over. Genius. Zeref has Natsu as a brother. Again, anything could happen to the guild. They could all disappear. Honestly, this is the best possible ideal for Zeref's character. I mean, it completely makes sense as this villain, or I don't know, Zeref has this very complicated backstory, but this is the next step for Zeref. This all makes sense to me. And for this possibility of resetting time, Zeref requires Mavis and the time lapse itself, which means he already knows about this, and he probably already knows about Anna. So the two main points being that the time lapse, a distortion in the fabric of time itself caused by the 400-year journey, is occurring somewhere that Anna knows about, and a black hole that will cause anything inside it to lose existence is there, hidden by Anna and being planned to use against Acnologia. And then there's this Neo Eclipse, maybe a spell or a gate that allows the reset of time by Zeref, something like Ultir's spell that would possibly take Zeref back to being immortal, but probably erasing Natsu and everyone else from this era and completely replacing the era. Using Fairy Heart and the time lapse, this is Zeref's plan. This is all we know so far. During this chapter, there may be more to this chapter. The Japanese-English translation was a bit difficult from this one, as you could probably tell from all of that. And I'm content, to say the least, with Zeref's endgame, with the final goals of FairyTail coming to light, with the final goals of Zeref being revealed. Maybe this is some sense of altruism coming from Zeref's character. There's something behind Zeref's character that has yet to be revealed. We really don't know yet, and Hiro is progressing everything toward the end very nicely. Obviously, the movie is extremely hype. I'll be seeing it for the premiere in Japan, in Tokyo. Already been confirmed that FairyTail is coming to an end. For more details on the movie, if I see the movie and I get to tell you guys about it, of course, stay subscribed to YouTube, stay following me on Twitter and Instagram at soul_animation. I'm dying to find out what happens in the coming chapters and in the movie. I can't freaking wait. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. What's going to happen? What's going to happen between Natsu and Lucy and Zeref's plan? Let me know what you guys think. I missed you guys. Make sure to comment and I'll be talking to you guys in the comments. Thank you guys so much for watching. Jane.